This is a regular meeting of the Mayor and Borough Council of the Borough of Seaside, Park County, Ocean State of New Jersey, held on Thursday, February 19th, 2026, advertised to begin at the conclusion of the work session meeting, which has ended moments ago. Pursuant to the provisions of New Jersey's Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting was properly provided by transmitting the notice of the meeting for publication in the Asbury Park Press and the Ocean Star on January 2nd, 2026. Notice of the meeting of the governing body has been posted in the corridor of the municipal building and in the office of the municipal clerk. Roll call.
Councilmember Condos?
Here.
Councilmember Connor?
Here.
Councilmember Kraft?
Here.
Councilmember Rotunda?
Here.
Councilmember Toth?
Here.
Council President Wilk?
Here.
Mayor Pearson?
Here.
Thank you.
Let us all now stand together for a moment of silence to be followed by a Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The first item on the agenda is request for approval of the minutes of the February 5th, 2026 work session, the February 5th, 2026 regular meeting. Any comments from council? If not, a motion?
I'll make the motion, Mayor.
Motion by Council President Wilk,
I'll second.
second by Councilmember Connor. Roll call.
Council President Wilk?
Yes.
Councilmember Connor?
Yes.
Councilmember Condos?
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft?
I abstain, was not present.
Councilmember Rotunda?
Yes.
Councilmember Toth?
Yes.
Motion approved.
Next is request for approval of the special meeting minutes, February 12th, 2026, a closed executive session. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Councilmember Toth,
Second.
second by Councilmember Kraft. Roll call.
Councilmember Toth?
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft?
Yes.
Councilmember Condos?
Yes, but I was only there for a portion of it, portion that you sent me.
Councilmember Connor?
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda?
Yes.
Council President Wilk?
Yes.
Motion approved.
Next are the ordinances. First is final reading and adoption of ordinance 22605, amending chapter 185-2 of the code of the Borough of Seaside Park entitled Fees. Any background, any summary referencing same?
This is, Mayor, this is for the electrical fees for the construction department, for solar, and it's all listed for disconnect panels and microinverters.
We were audited by the DCA, and they found that we were charging the same thing twice, so they are mandating us to remove one of those fees.
Very good. Anything else from council? If not, we'll go into the ordinances. This is final reading, hearing for adoption, ordinance 22605, amending chapter 185-2 of the code. If there's anyone who has any comments, if they could give their name and address into the record. Hearing none, I'll close the public portion and I'd entertain a motion.
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Motion by Council President Wilk,
I'll second.
second by Councilmember Toth. Roll call.
Council President Wilk?
Yes.
Councilmember Toth?
Yes.
Councilmember Condos?
Yes.
Councilmember Connor?
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft?
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda?
Yes.
Motion approved.
Next is final reading and adoption, ordinance 22606, amending chapter 350 of the code of Borough of Seaside Park entitled Property Maintenance.
Yes, Mayor.
Yes.
This is for the placement of portable toilets, porta potties. The ordinance covers the placement, location, and necessity for it. It's only for properties that are under construction that do not have a bathroom facility. It's not for someone who's going to be remodeling their house with a deck or, minor construction. It'd be only for properties that are under construction with no bathroom facilities.
Very good, and I think we commented back at the time of the reading of the first reading, rather, it's really only a very small minority of those that don't do it by the book already.
Right.
And you look around, if there's an empty lot, they're awaiting construction. I see 2 sites where there's already on site a porta-john, but there were a few apparently that hadn't taken that step. Anything further from council? If not, we'll go into the audience. Final reading, adoption ordinance 22606. If anyone has a comment, if they could give their name and address into the record. Yes, Faye?
Okay, Herring, 21 I Street. I noticed it says 15 feet from all curb lines. Doesn't make any mention about distance from neighboring houses or the actual house.
In terms of setbacks, where location?
It's not mentioned in here.
Yep. So they could put it right on the property line.
Yes.
I know. Yeah.
Certainly something we can look at.
It's covered under to minimize adverse aesthetic conditions that can't face the street or any neighboring property.
We were just saying you can't face the neighboring property. It doesn't say that it's a distance from the neighboring property.
Well, it has to be 15 feet from it.
Curb lines, it's not.
It says curb line,
Curb line, yeah. Any old setbacks.
nothing about distance from neighboring properties. Speaking of the neighboring property.
Do the side setbacks.
Pardon?
Said we could do the side setbacks. I made my neighbor move his porta potty. I told the builder to move it, because I'm leg it on my property line.
Yeah, generally they're always very workable, but that's if you ask. I mean,
Yeah.
Slide it over. It's not mounted to anything. I mean, you can literally push it and put it somewhere else.
Right. Right.
I don't know what your pleasure is.
It's a good point. Consider changing it.
It's not a permanent structure.
Well, part of the issue may entail when you have the construction itself, it's to be constructed within the setbacks. So if you have the porta-john while you're doing your framing, your foundations and all, you couldn't have it located on the site where the actual construction is going to occur. So you have a kind of a catch-22, but obviously courtesy and consideration of a neighbor should be first and foremost. That's certainly something I think we can look further into, but changing a component at this juncture would be,
No, I agree with you.
it's substantive, but I think it's worth examining what's in place. It's actually in the code, it's not in the construction code, so to look and see what other towns, if they've modified it in any way.
But this is a model ordinance from, that was
It comes from the state, it's gone in all the other towns too, so.
Okay.
Any other, yes, Chuck?
Chuck Appleby, 215 10th Avenue. I'm a little torn on this one. Between my wife and myself. So, my wife, her bladder's pretty weak, so we go around town all the time. And she's
He's gonna be so happy you said that.
Porta-john, right?
Wait till
I mean,
Friday.
we're always looking for them to use. But for me, I've observed many people pulling over and going and using them after hours, weekends.
Yes, I agree.
So I would recommend they be locked. There are locks that you can put on these, everyone has it, there's a little hasp that the owner of it, and I really don't think that the person using it, paying for it, wants people on their property to go and use these porta-johns. So my recommendation would be that if they're not open for business, doing construction or whatever, that they be locked when there's nobody on site. Because I do find people drive and they park near houses along the bay, and then they'll go use it.
I've seen people run on the boardwalk, get off, go to porta potty and go back on.
Correct. Yeah, that was my wife. No. So,
Wait till St. Patty's Day.
what I would recommend is they be locked when they're not under normal hours, like for the construction. Because that's an attractive nuisance in a lot.
Thank you, Chuck. So we have two things to look into.
Well, let's go through.
Yeah. Any other public comments, second reading? If not, I'll close the public portion and entertain a motion from council.
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Motion by Council President Wilk,
I'll second that.
second by Councilmember Connor. Roll call?
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
Councilmember Toth,
Yes.
motion approved.
Next is final reading adoption bond ordinance 22607, amending ordinances number 22520 of the borough, finally adopted September 4th, 2025, providing for the replacement of the stormwater system on a portion of K Street and appropriating $1,300,000 therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $1,300,000 in bonds or notes of the Borough of Seaside Park to finance the cost thereof. Any comments from?
I have a
Yes,
comment
go
there.
ahead.
The bids received, they were above the engineer's estimate, so this bond ordinance needs to be increased, the original one from 2025. So it needs to be increased by $425,000 in order to meet the 1.3 million for the K Street Road Way project, improvement project.
Thank you, Bill. Anything else from council? If not, we'll go into the audience. This is final reading and adoption, bond ordinance 22607. Any comments from the public? Hearing none, I would close the public portion and I'd entertain a motion from council.
Make motion.
Motion by Councilmember Toth,
Second?
second by Councilmember Kraft. Roll call?
Councilmember Toth,
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
motion approved.
The next, along with E, D, and E, are related to all of the work that had been completed through our planner, through the planning board and its professionals, and also special counsel, the Office of Gene Cipriani, and Robin LeBou. And this is first reading, introduction, ordinance 22608, amending chapter 200 entitled Development Regulations to create a residential inclusory overlay zone. And this, by way of summary, has come about with virtually, from what I understand, every town in the state was named by suits filed by one particular nonprofit organization, and that quickly became issues whereby there were a minority, less than 100 of the towns that had serious concerns, which are being litigated on a different track with more discovery hearings and the like. And we are not on that track. We're in some of the courthouse lingo or whatever. We're on the good guy list, if that's the right term, of those towns that are on a track to be in full compliance with the affordable housing mandates from the state of New Jersey. This is scheduled to be, there's a strict schedule to be completed by the end of March, and we are on track to do that. With the passage, or introduction rather, of these ordinances. They are then referred to the planning board, and this is one of the topics of discussion for the planning board meeting this Monday evening, February 23rd, where our planner will be in attendance, along with the board members, and going further into this particular issue and giving back recommendations, albeit in this case, the planning board has been integral to the process all along. I don't know if anyone else has any comments. At this juncture, this is a first reading. If not, is there a motion for first reading, introduction 22608?
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Motion by Council President Wilk,
Second.
second by Councilmember Condos. Roll call.
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos?
Yes.
Councilmember Connor?
Yes.
Councilmember Pratt?
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda?
Yes.
Councilmember Toth?
Yes.
Motion approved.
And related thereto, and this goes back to explanation previously when this was discussed by the council with Kendra's assistance. This is first reading and introduction. Ordinance 22609, establishing affordable housing and development fees. Any comments from council on that first reading? If not, is there a motion?
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Motion by Council President Wilk,
I'll second it.
second by Councilmember Connors. Roll call.
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor?
Yes.
Councilmember Condos?
Yes.
Councilmember Pratt?
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda?
Yes.
Councilmember Toth?
Yes.
Motion approved.
And F is first reading and introduction. It's a bond ordinance as well, 22610. That's an ordinance of the Borough of Seaside Park in the County of Ocean, providing for improvements to parking lots 1, 2, and 3, and appropriating $2,800,000 therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $2,800,000 in bonds or notes of the Borough of Seaside Park to finance the cost thereof. Any comments or input at this juncture of the process? This had been,
The only comment is that the normal 5% down payment is not required for this.
and anything else from council? If not, is there a motion for first reading?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Councilmember Connor,
I'll second.
second by Councilmember Toth. Roll call.
Councilmember Connor?
Yes.
Councilmember Toth?
Yes.
Councilmember Condos?
Yes.
Councilmember Pratt?
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda?
Yes.
Council President Wilk?
Yes.
Motion approved.
And the next on the added agenda, as per discussion with special counsel, entails several ordinances. It's ordinance 22611, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, and 17. What these first reading ordinances entail, again, are recommendations through the planner, through special counsel, and as per discussion that has occurred in particular at the two public information sessions which had been hosted by our special attorney as well as the planner concerning the issue posed by the petition of the residents taxpayers group in South Seaside Park for the annexation process. As per the recommendation of the planner and the attorney, if when a vote takes place by the Borough of Seaside Park concerning the annexation, if there is an affirmative vote at the conclusion of that vote in that meeting, after publication of the ordinance, that would entail the area in South Seaside Park immediately becoming part of Seaside Park, and if there is no zoning in place, there would be no zoning in place, and as such, this is the most conservative, reasonable recommendation from the planners. This too will be going to the planning board for input recommendations, their review and consideration. These ordinances all adopt the current zoning ordinances which exist in South Seaside Park. Some of those ordinances are consistent in many ways with the Borough of Seaside Park zoning ordinances, some are not. And as such, the planner's recommendation with special counsel is obviously the homeowners in South Seaside Park have been subjected and living with those zoning ordinances for a considerable period of time. And the recommendation is this is the most conservative, least costly way to put in place zoning, which, if there were an affirmative vote, could be looked at, reviewed, and modified in the months thereafter, if not years thereafter. And as such, there would be no change, if there is an affirmative vote. And these are introductions of the first reading of ordinances. The second reading of the ordinances would be March 30th. So first on the list is introduction ordinance 22611, amending chapter 200, article 7, zoning provisions to include beachfront residential zone. Anything further from council, or if not, is there a motion?
Just that one is, we were saying, consider it like that Midway Beach section is typically referred to as that beachfront residential zone.
Anything else from council, or if not, is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Council President Wilk,
Second.
second by Councilmember Condos. Roll call.
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
Councilmember Toth,
Yes.
motion approved.
Next is first reading introduction ordinance 22612, amending chapter 200, article 2, zoning provisions to include a zone resort commercial zone. Any comments from council, or if not, a motion?
I'll make the motion, Mayor.
Motion by Council President Wilk,
Second.
second by Councilmember Condos. Roll call.
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
Councilmember Toth,
Yes.
motion approved.
Next is first reading introduction ordinance 22613, amending chapter 200, article 7, zoning provisions to include residential 50 and residential 31.5 zones. Any comments, or if not, a motion?
I'll make the motion, Mayor.
Motion by Council President Wilk,
I'll second.
second by Councilmember Connor. Roll call.
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
Councilmember Toth,
Yes.
motion approved.
Next is first reading and introduction ordinance 22614, amending chapter 200, article Roman numeral 7, zoning provisions to include zone beachfront conservation zone. Any comments from council, or if not, a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Councilmember Toth,
I'll second it.
second by Council President Wilk,
Councilmember Toth,
Yes.
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
motion approved.
Next is first reading and introduction ordinance 22615, amending chapter 200, article 7, zoning provisions to include residential four-family south zone. Any comments, or if not, a motion?
Make the motion.
Motion by Councilmember Kraft,
I'll second.
second by Council President Wilk. Roll call.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yes.
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
Councilmember Toth,
Yes.
motion approved.
Next, first reading introduction ordinance 22616, amending chapter 200, article 7, zoning provisions to include neighborhood business zone. Any comments, or if not, a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Councilmember Condos, second by Councilmember Connor.
Yes.
Roll call.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
Councilmember Toth,
Yes.
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
motion approved.
And the last is first reading and introduction ordinance 22617, amending chapter 200, article 7, zoning provisions to include residential townhouse zone. Is there a comment or a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Councilmember Connor,
And I'll second.
second by Council President Wilk. Roll call.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
Councilmember Toth,
Yes.
motion approved.
And that concludes the ordinances. Next on the agenda are authorizations. There is one, Friedrichs and Ataxia Research Alliance Walk. Date, Saturday, May 9th, 2026, time 10 a.m. to 12 noon, location Boardwalk J Street to Porter Avenue. Any questions comments from council, or if not, a motion?
Make the motion, Mayor.
Motion by Council President Wilk,
I'll second it.
second by Councilmember Connor. Roll call.
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
Councilmember Toth,
Yes.
motion approved.
Next are payment of claims, 226-110, approving payment of itemized claims as set forth on the check registry bill list for the period February 6, 2026 to February 19th, 2026. Any questions, comments from council? If not, a motion?
Make the motion.
Motion by Councilmember Kraft,
I'll second.
second by Councilmember Toth. Roll call.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yes.
Councilmember Toth,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
motion approved.
And next are the resolutions, which I will read in summary fashion. 226-111, authorizing raffle license applications. 226-112, authorizing a 2026 bingo license application. 113, authorizing an agreement with Jersey Central Power and Light Company for installation of electric distribution facilities for the 14th Avenue Pump Station project. Number 114, the Department of Environmental Protection Green Acres Program Enabling Resolution, as per the discussion at the work session. 115, authorizing the approval of a grant application and execution of loan and grant contracts with New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection for Bayfront Stormwater Improvement Project. 116, awarding a contract to A.C. Schultes, Inc. for well number 8 rehabilitation. 117, confirming the appointment of a member of the Seaside Park Environmental Advisory Committee. 118, authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract to R. Kremer and Son Marine Contractors LLC for marina piling and bulkhead repairs. 119, appointing of an account clerk, payroll clerk. 120, the appointment of a recreation leader. 121, authorizing the Borough of Seaside Park to participate in the Seaside Heights versus Seaside Park Tug of War fundraising charitable event as per the work session discussion and prior meetings of the committee. 122, awarding Gary Kupiak and Sons Electric Inc. a contract to install new amp service at 215 Southwest Central Avenue under Ocean County Cooperative Pricing Contract number B2024-10. Any questions, comments from any council member as to any of the resolutions?
Just one.
Yes,
Oh,
Jane?
I was gonna say on the 122, I was just confirming, and that came out of the grant monies that we had received for the work at what I think we should start giving a formal name of Central Park or whatever we're gonna call it.
215 Southwest Central.
Yeah.
Yes.
Resolution 113, that's to upgrade electric service for the pumps. We're going from single phase to three-phase electric. That's the reason. It's not a electric, it's 2 more transformers are being added.
Thank you, Martin. Any other comments from council on any resolutions?
Just to name, I guess in 117, the newest member for the environmental committee is Mary Greeley, who volunteered to join and attended the last meeting. So I'm glad we're able to move forward with that.
Yes, she's taking a master gardener class right now. She's an intern there right now, taking that class to be a certified master gardener.
Great.
Very good. Anything else from council? If not, we'll go into the audience. It's our practice, though it's not required by law, but we allow public comments on resolutions before they're voted upon. If anyone has any, if they could give their name and address into the record. Yes, Edie?
48 11th Avenue. What is the salary range for the position of recreation leader?
20 to 30, I believe, right?
24.
No, she said the range.
Oh,
The range said that 20 to 30.
$20 to $30.
20 to 30,000. No, not hourly.
Well, my question is, why, if this person's coming in and this is their first year in the job, why are we not starting them down at the 20? Why are we starting the mid-range?
Experience, trying to recruit and attract good people.
It's what, it's what I was making,
Yeah, but you've been doing it for how many years?
too many. A lot.
That's the reason I'm asking, because I know what you were making, Joe.
We see it as a more enhanced position as well.
I'm sorry?
We see it as a more enhanced position. This person will have more time to dedicate to it.
Are we gonna have a recreation department then?
I don't know why we say we don't have one. We're going to have recreation events, so, and a
Well, I
recreation
know
leader.
Right, and that issue's come up because I know at some point, and this has been battering back and forth, some activity, I forget even now what it was, wanted to be covered under the borough's insurance program as a recreational activity, and the answer was no, because we don't have a recreation department.
That was, I can help refresh your memory, and I think the person who's asked is back there. That was the pickleball group who wanted us to insure them to use the elementary school, which we could not do because, one, we didn't own the elementary school. They required their own use of facilities and everybody using it having their own insurance. And we weren't sponsoring a pickleball league under the recreation at the time, so you couldn't do it. That was why.
For that in the future?
Levelette plays there in the recreation department because of their insurance.
Right,
No,
yeah, that
that's up to
would
all
be-
of that.
Okay.
Well,
Any other comments on resolutions? Hearing none, I'd close the public portion and, Chuck.
Chuck Appleby, 215 10th Avenue, regarding number 110, the marina. Is there a period of performance for the repairs for the marina?
For the repairs, yeah. Well, John could probably answer. I suspect it's about mid-March that they're gonna try to start, John, for the repairs.
As soon as, I will speak with the chairman too, because we want to get involved with them until the council approve the contract with them. But in my discussions with them early on, it sounded like he's going to be ready to go as soon as the ice clears. He also has another project for the borough of Seaside Park, which involves replacing pilings on the Fifth Avenue Pier, which DPW has with him. So it's going to probably save us a few bucks because he's not going to have two mobilization fees. He'll only have the one because they'll come down and do both jobs at the same time. I'll be speaking with him tomorrow now that it's been approved, and I'm anticipating that he'll be ready to go very shortly because we want to try to guarantee that the work's going to be done by the 1st of April so that we don't have to delay the opening of the marina. So I would anticipate that he's probably going to start, I would say probably just early parts of March. But we've got to set a date, so then I've got to get the ice heaters out of the marina so that you can go ahead and do the work. So.
That's really good. I'd also recommend that he seems to be a pretty good contractor. We use him for other work here at the marina and other things. So documenting that his performance is satisfactory or better when it comes to the new job, the big job, and he bids on that, I'm sure would probably help out. You know, we want to get a good contractor in there to do the big job. So they seem to be pretty good. Thanks.
Thank you, Chuck. Any other comments on resolutions? Hearing none, I would close the public portion and entertain a motion for a consent agenda as to the resolutions.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Councilmember Toth,
I'll second.
and second by Councilmember Conlon. Roll call.
Councilmember Toth,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yeah,
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
Council President Wilk.
Yes.
And that concludes the resolution agenda, and that concludes the written portion of our agenda. Anything else from council at this juncture?
Mayor, I just want to say I'm really excited about the recreation leader position, and just to piggyback on what Karen was saying regarding the salary to answer Edie's question, you know, the candidate is a really dynamic young lady, and she comes to the table with a lot of fresh ideas, a lot of new ideas, and we're really excited to see the program expand. So that's kind of our hope with the candidate and our, you know, the new employee. She's going to really create and add a lot of value to the department, non-department, whatever we're calling it. But a lot of new programs and events for residents, for visitors, but also not just summer events, but year-round events. So she was really excited about that. So I'm excited. We're going to spend some time with her in the coming weeks to, you know, transition and prep her for the upcoming season, and we're excited.
Thank you. Anything else from council? Hearing nothing else at this juncture, I'll go into the audience if there's any public comments, if anyone has them, if they could give their name and address into the record. Yes, Faye?
Faye Herring, 21 I Street. From the size of the packets, you've thrown a lot at us tonight. I do have a couple of questions, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to ask them. Number one, with the affordable housing that's about 30 pages long in that packet, are we allowed to, first of all, I understood affordable housing for Seaside Park was only available property. From the looks of the diagram, you're going to be taking and buying up some houses and property to build the affordable, because the picture there has houses on it. And is that something that we're going to be doing?
No. It's called an overlay zone. I think the short answer, if you have time, the hearing as to, that's the public airing of the issues as to affordable housing is this Monday night, and all of the input from the planner will be presented, as well as special counsel and the professionals associated with the planning board. And the affordable housing issue had been discussed previously. There are prior minutes, for example, and comments that had taken place, and this is the culmination of a great deal of work. But the short answer, no, it does not entail purchasing properties. I'm not sure where that, it's called an overlay zone is what I guess you're
Well, that overlay
confusing.
zone has housing on it, so that's why I'm asking. Okay, now, the ordinances that we didn't have, that you laid on us about South Seaside. I realize they have 8 zones according to the Asbury Park Press, and I think you covered all 8 of those. Would that be available for us to see in writing? all those ordinances that you mentioned and you went through, the oceanfront, the residential, the commercial residential, or the commercial, there were 8 of them, I think, which is the 8 zones in South Seaside.
They'll be available in Borough Hall, and I'm also gonna post all of these on the website under, where, under upcoming meeting documents. I'm gonna label it this date and then ordinances 2026 dash, I think it's 11 to 17. So it'll be that packet.
Okay, so that'll be available on the website?
Yes,
Oh, all right, thank you.
I'll try to get it as soon as I'm in tomorrow morning.
Thank you. Any other public comments? Yes, Edie?
Edie Klein, 48 11th Avenue. Who owns this property between Farragut and Porter?
The overlay, she's asking about
What you're
the
talking about,
overlay.
the overlay zone?
Yeah,
And, there are a number of properties, lots and blocks that are entailed.
okay, but does Seaside Park own any of that property?
Does the borough?
Yeah.
No.
Is this the area that's being targeted for affordable housing?
I would not use any such term.
What,
It's an
okay,
overlay zone, and we're going to have our special counsel that's handled that issue for many months for Seaside Park will be here Monday, along with the planner who's been involved and the planning board itself.
I don't understand the term. What is an overlay zone?